Is it gonna go?
Hello, everyone. I'm not Marley.
I'm not either.
But this is Lindsay.
This is Robin. It's backwards, right?
Yeah, it's very confusing to me. Yeah.
The mirror thing, like I already struggle with right and left because I'm dyslexic. I already struggle with it. Mm-hmm. And then I taught middle school. This is your left hand. This is your right hand. Mm-hmm. Right? Because I'm facing them. Mm-hmm. And now I'm just like, thank God I wear a watch and I'm married. Like, like the number of times I would be in my classroom and I'd be like, I don't want to do this to figure out my left hand. And I'd be like, that's my left hand. It's got my wedding ring on it. Like, that's a legit thing I did.
Yeah. It does help that like once I learned how to drive, that right hand turns are easy to make. Right hand are easy. Left hand is hard. So I always am like, right.
I get them confused. Okay, so fun facts. I get them confused in the car, and like my husband's like a passenger prince, mainly because I love that man. But as soon as he starts driving, when he's driving himself, he's like a bat out of hell. Like,
right.
No care for, like, he's like, I'm in a big old truck that's made of metal. It's fine.
Yeah.
As soon as I get in the car, he turns into a grandmother.
Oh, like I'm known of being grandma.
We were driving down. There's a back road that avoids a massive amount of traffic in our town that we take to get home.
Yeah.
The speed limit on this road, even though it is a backcountry 2-lane road with houses on both sides, is 40 miles an hour. He did 28. I was
going to kill him.
Not okay. I was not. I was like, I literally texted my sister. I'm like, the speed limit is 40. He is doing 28. The speed limit is 40. He is doing 28. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And so like he's all, because it just makes me crazy. So I always drive, which is fine. I don't mind driving. But he's the navigator, and he's like, turn left, and I will start getting in the right hand lane. And he's like, your other left. And so he stopped doing right and left, and he was like, turn David, turn Lindsay.
I like that though.
Because like he's on that side, like I have to get to the David
which side to go,
or like I have to get to the Lindsay side. Like that's a thing. Because it's I did it for two. This is your left hand. This is your right hand. I'm dyslexic, and then I did that. No,
the
fact that this is mirrored is even worse.
Yeah. It's funny because in my house, I'm the slow one. I'm definitely known as the slow driver. Like my daughter's like, I have to add 5 minutes because it'll take mommy longer, and she's not wrong because I drive the speed limit. Like, well,
No,
it's
I have
said,
no look. No,
like
I have no
that's what they
problem
do.
with the speed
But like
limit.
they make fun of me. They make
I
fun
have
of
no
me.
problem with the speed limit. That's
Although
fine.
today it snowed 3 inches. None of us knew it was going to snow 3 inches. The city didn't know it was going to snow 3 inches. And so I was like, ha ha, mommy driving comes in handy.
Like, I don't look, I'd be fine if you did 35 even, but 28 in a 40? Who are you?
I would probably do that. I won't lie. Like sometimes
Look,
my brain is like,
if it was wet, look, that road is under construction. If it was wet, totally reasonable. If it was snowing, absolutely.
yeah.
Was
No,
it sunny and 65?
Well, okay. Yes. Then you're just enjoying the scenery.
Like,
I won't
I
lie.
was like, I realized it was like he wanted to spend more time with me because I was super busy. And so like he's kind of like drawing it out, which is really sweet. But like
you got places to go.
Like yeah. I got things to do.
I really, really enjoy being the passenger. So I'm totally fine.
I do not enjoy being the passenger, mainly because I feel like I'm just wasting my time.
Oh.
Because I can't read in the car. Like I can't do I can't read a book. I can't be on my phone. I can't do work. So the only thing I can do is knit or crochet.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, like I make things with my hands all day.
You need a break.
I don't want to make things with my hands.
Yeah.
So
I'm always crocheting in the car.
That's my thing is like the thing I can do as a passenger is knit, which is great.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, like it's a different set of muscles and my hands get tired real fast.
That's true. That's very true. But I very much always will crochet. Yeah. There's not even, unless my husband's not feeling well, it's like the only time he's ever asked me to like drive because he's like, it doesn't feel good. But like, I'm like, nope, you can do that. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Hi. Yes. So if you haven't figured out already, Marley is on vacation today. So it's the Lindsay and Robin show.
Which, did you notice that Marley changed the first slide? It says the Robin and Lindsay show.
I changed the first
slide. You
slide.
changed the slide.
Just let me tell you, don't really know what I'm doing, but trying.
Well, I had no idea.
I did call her in a panic of like, where is this? I have to go live. I don't know where it is. Because like on our system, like we save things in very specific places. Sure. And I was like, it's nowhere. And I find like in like a blind rage of like,
yeah.
But we got it all worked out. It's fine. Yeah. But you notice I didn't change like the rest of it. Like
no. Who cares?
Too much.
You're like, this is fine. Oh. So look, it's better. I was so excited. I was like, it says Robin.
Yep.
So there you go.
Another me today. Hey, so let's get to what we were talking about today, and then we can go. Yeah. So Jolly Holiday is actually updated and already ready to go today. Yesterday's patterns were the fingerless knit mitts that went with the hat that Marley made. And so there's a theme. Like yesterday was small. Mm-hmm. Today's a big pattern. So let me show you guys.
Ooh, I just clicked over there.
You just went and peeked. Yeah, let me show you.
I cheated.
Sure. So today's Jolly Holiday, the knit one is, and the crochet one, they're blankets. Today we got blankets.
Oh, yes.
They're both made up of blocks. So the knit one is, let me scroll down. Oop, my screen's having a moment. Is all like a patchwork quilt.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the mitered square.
So in quilting, that is called a half square triangle.
Yeah. So these are actually.
I really like a mitered square.
Yeah, these are super enjoyable to knit. I love that. These are because like you can kind of go in any way, and the pattern has your own like color sequence, so you could change up all the colors if you wanted. You don't have to follow the colors of the pattern. let me stop sharing for a second. So the pattern is pretty long for the knit one because it goes through every single block and what block it connects to. So you don't have to like it's not like, oh, just repeat this. It'll tell you exactly what you're connecting to so you know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that so that if you wanted to change the colors, you could.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll still tell you what block you're going to, even though you might be using different colors.
Yeah.
But you could go hog wild. You just color in what you want. Okay, let me show you guys the knit one, the crochet one. The crochet one is actually just one big giant block that is repeated 20 times. So it has
oh, I love that block though.
Show it here, but they have like different like colorways in it.
Yeah.
But you can make the whole thing in the same block. You can make every single block a different color. What I like about this block is that like it's made up of 3 colors, but there's no reason it has to be. It could be, I think it's 17 rows. It could be 17 different colors. You could make this many, many, many different colors.
Love that block. It's gorgeous.
It's a really pretty one. We did this for Moogly's block of the month that she does a couple years ago, and brought it back for this guy. Just it's just a fun block to make. I will find myself making it every now and again when I have nothing else to do. Because it's kind of fun. Just kind of fun to make.
Oh, Julia, that's true. That would be a good stash. Okay, I can use words. Stash buster blanket.
Yeah, frankly, both blankets are perfect for stash busting. They use a lot of yarn. They're blankets, but you don't have to follow the colors. You can add more colors. They're just kind of like an inspiration type of thing.
Yeah.
But these are like big projects. So we got 3 days left. If you got the theme, I can tell you a little hint that tomorrow's a little project because you're only, 3 days away from Christmas. So it's like, oh, I need something. That's tomorrow. That's the little gift tomorrow. Then the next day, the 23rd, is a gift for yourself.
Oh.
Because at this point, we're not making anything else. So the 23rd is a little like present you can make for yourself. Then 24th, we're ending up on another big one.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So that
I do love the make something for yourself moment in the holidays because it's so crazy and there's so much going on and there's so much to do and so many obligations, especially if you're a mom, because the magic of Christmas is really just the magic of mothers. Mm-hmm. The hard work of mothers, and like taking a moment for yourself is really important. Like I don't know how my mom did it. We had 2 Christmas trees.
Yeah.
2.
I mean, it is amazing to think of your childhood going back and like things that you didn't think about. I mean, like luckily, my husband and I, we're really good at sharing the load of everything. So when it comes to Christmas, he's the one who's doing all of the cooking. Like I don't do any cooking. So he takes on the whole load of all of the wonderful Christmas dinner and all of the things. He buys half the presents with me, so that's not my load. And then we'll wrap them together.
That's nice.
We usually wrap them together Christmas Eve, like put the kids in bed and then we wrap them because we're both procrastinators and we don't get it done beforehand.
That's fine. I mean, look, it gets done. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it gets done. This year, though, I'm better prepared because Hanukkah's happened. But this year, Hanukkah doesn't start until Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared at all. Like usually that's like my I got to get my stuff in gear because I got Hanukkah. And I have it afterwards. So now I'm like, what presents am I holding back?
Oh, yeah.
To do that. Because we don't go crazy with presents.
Sure.
We're not that kind of family. So usually half your presents are like socks and underwear, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant.
Look, my husband, we don't have a place to hang stockings. I've never been also I'm a person who like, well, if I buy you, like if I'm buying you underwear, I'm going to buy you like 12 pairs of underwear. Like it doesn't fit in a stocking. Like, so we stopped doing stockings. We just do holiday piles. So I make a pile for him in my room where I keep my yarn and my books. And then he makes a pile for me in his office. And then we stand in the living room and then we run to the other person's place and we get our holiday pile.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, so here's his favorite candy and like new socks, because new socks are decadence when you're an adult. Like, why are new socks so much more satisfying than old socks?
It's so much better.
So much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I won the lottery, I would wear a new pair of socks every day. I would never wear a pair of socks twice.
And you know, the funnier thing about it is my one friend who has a lot of kids was like, listen, the key of socks is that every family member gets a different color and you don't get to change colors. And I thought she was crazy until I've done laundry and I cannot figure out whose sock is whose. And then everybody ends up with all of these socks. But if everyone had the same color socks, then I would know, oh, the black ones go to you and the white ones go to you.
That's actually how we do it in our house. Dave wears black socks. I wear white socks.
It's really, really, really smart.
Yeah. I stumbled into that because we both had black socks and he likes his socks to come over his ankle like a short crew. And I like mine to sit under my ankle because sewing.
Yep.
And I was constantly only able to find his socks. And I was like, forget this. And I got white socks. And now it's much easier. Yeah. So anyway, we do like a holiday pile. So I'll do like socks and his favorite candy and like a teeny tiny little like Lego kit. It's like a little pile of things. Love it. And then he gets me like
the Lego kit. I was supposed to get that for my daughter. Nuts.
Which one?
She really likes the flowers. The flowers.
I do really. Okay, so I saw the coolest thing about the flower ones. Okay. The flowers are actually just regular parts. Like one of the flowers is made out of bananas. They just changed the color. Like, I think that is so cool. Like in the idea of like, if you're an engineer, think outside the box. Like I'm just obsessed.
I love the Legos. Well, I love Legos. I love puzzles. I like anything. Like the days, my son, what did he get? The one year he got something. I forget what it was. I don't think it was Lego, but it took us 2 full days to put it together. It was the best time of my life. I'm like, this is fantastic. I love it. I mean, we do it together, but like, I was like, I love that stuff. Love it.
Yeah. Dave loves Lego. I almost always buy him Lego for Christmas at some point. Like one year I found the Millennium Falcon for like $45.
Wow.
Which is unheard of. Right. And I was like, oh my God. And then I got him BB-8 when the new movies came out, because let's just be clear. The droids are where it's at with Star Wars. Okay.
I mean, they're the best part.
So, they're just space dogs.
Yeah. They're space dogs.
They're space dogs.
Exactly what they are.
Exactly what they are. They're space dogs. And like the BB-8 even has like the little, like you can, like there's a thing you spin and like he spits out a little thumbs up. Like he has a whole thing. It's really cute. And then last year I got him the helmets. Like he's really into like the Bad Batch. Like, so I got him the helmet and like Mando. So I got him the helmets last year. But like I always try to get him like I think I got him Ahsoka's her spaceship for his birthday. Like he just he likes to tinker. So like Lego is great, and there's Star Wars, so I don't have to think because he loves anything Star Wars.
I love Lego. I'm a big fan. Big fan.
So he'll spread it out on the kitchen table and like, I'm gonna put together. I'm gonna great, have fun. I'm gonna sit over here and watch Christmas movies until my eyes bug out my head.
Best thing my sister and I stumbled into last year is we do Advent for the kids too. And she does it for her kids too. But she and I stumbled into Puzzle Advent. So you get a box of like 25 pieces maybe to do every day. It's like another little corner of the puzzle every day. I won't lie. Like, you know, when you talk about like your sanity, it's like my little 5 minutes of sanity every day. Because like
you're gonna have to send me a link to that, because that is for sure a thing I'm gonna need next year.
They are so fantastic. And you know, like you could have like 5 minutes of playing a game on your phone or something, which is like I do too, but like this, like the tactile of actually
putting a puzzle together.
And it's not big, it's this little thing, and then you get this, you know, it's a big, I think it's over 1,000 pieces when it's done. Fun. But like it's just little bit by little bit by little bit. I love it.
So I'm a
And then we
person.
switch puzzles for the
When
next.
I was growing up, there was always a puzzle on the table, no matter where I was. Like in my mom's house, in my grandmother's house,
Yeah,
there was
same.
always a puzzle on the table, and you would walk by and you put a piece in. Like that's the rule. So we were always doing puzzles. And then as we got older, like there was less space. And then like the tragedy of my 2006, and there were no puzzles anymore. And so I was scrolling through Facebook. I think it was last Christmas, 2 Christmases ago. I don't know. And it was like, hey, it's a puzzle that's also like a mystery you solve. And I was like, oh my God, this sounds amazing.
We have those too. Yeah.
Like, oh my God. So I sent it to David. I'm like, do you want to do this? Because this looks like a lot of fun. He's like, and then his response was, I already ordered all 3. I was like, done. I was like, sold. So we get them and we are so excited. We clean off the table. We get out a puzzle. Like we bought a puzzle mat. We get the puzzle mat out. Yeah. When I tell you that was the worst puzzle of my entire life.
Oh no. Oh
my God, Robin, it was terrible. Because the picture they give you is not the picture on the...
It's part of the clues.
That's part of the clues. But there's nothing like it's not like at the end, there's really nothing to solve. It's just like a different picture.
Oh,
but you also it was almost all one color, like it was all like teal.
Oh, you made it
and
really
so
hard.
You couldn't really figure out. And then not only that, like I'm a Springbok girl. I was raised by a Springbok grandma. My Gano only used like she would not buy a puzzle unless it was Springbok because you can pick up a Springbok puzzle and shake it and it doesn't come apart because the pieces are so good.
Yeah.
This you couldn't. I'm like, does this fit? I don't know.
Okay, so
and that's my biggest pet peeve on a puzzle.
There is mystery puzzles that are different. And then you have to solve the clues. So then it becomes like, what does A, C, and D like, or the arrows that are pointing to this. And so then there's like multiple clues to solve it.
See,
so
that I want. That's what I thought I was getting. It was not.
I think those are, what's the big puzzle company that starts with an R? Ravenberg or something like that?
Right. Yeah. Raisenberg or Rosen, something like that.
They make them.
Okay.
And that's what I usually get my daughter whenever like the first day of summer break or the of a long break, because she and I are puzzle mavens. I saw Megan saying that she doesn't do puzzles because she can't stop. Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I get super obsessive, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, I'll be taking a break from work, like Christmas to New Year's, because obviously we've been going crazy. But like, yeah, puzzle is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
We like puzzles so much that when Mark and I were looking for houses, like one of the things besides having enough space for Mark's parents to come live with us and the bathroom on the first floor is we were looking for a space that would have a corner that we could have a puzzle out the whole time. Because growing up, it was the same thing. We always had a puzzle out, always. And I just, after like the Advent reminding me of like, I need that 5 to 10 minutes of like just peace.
Yeah.
Sometime during the day for myself is like, I need to keep the puzzles out. I need to keep a puzzle out and like, just give myself a little bit of time every day. Like it's stupid. It's a puzzle, but like, it's me. Just
me. Yeah. No, I think that's really, but yeah. Cause my parents had a gaming table, like where it was, so if you could pop the top off the table and you turned it over, it was like a checkers or chessboard, but on the inside is a backgammon board, because we played backgammon all the time as kids.
Oh, we love backgammon.
I love backgammon.
We're a big fan of that too.
Love backgammon. Yeah. I would love to say that my mom taught me backgammon, and then my dad was like, "Oh, you play backgammon?" That man was ruthless. I never beat my father. Never once. He was like, "Nope, nope, nope." Like it was. I was like, "What?" So. But the gaming table was what we did puzzles on. Yeah. And so when the gaming table got moved into storage, there was nowhere to, like, what do you do with a puzzle? Like there's no. So that was our problem. So I have the gaming table now and it's still in storage. And I think I might have a place to put it if I, get my act together and clean up my book and yarn room.
And have some more. My sister likes puzzles so much. Like it's her like super favorite. She has one that tilts up so you can sit in a chair and it tilts up and somehow is like sticky so the pieces don't slide down. And her kids make fun of her. She's like, "You're like little grandma." I was like, "Well, I want to be that grandma right now, guys, because Aunt Robin would die to have that table."
Yeah.
And it's on wheels, so she can wheel it around.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I was like, that's great.
So Stephanie, you want a dining table, the Heidi hole for puzzles under the eating surface. So there's actually really affordable ones that are actually really lovely. But don't look for puzzle table, look for gaming table. Because people who do role-playing games will play a game. Like my husband can play like a miniatures game with his friends for 7 to 10 hours. Like that's how long the campaign takes. So you need to have a place to eat so you can put the like leaves, for lack of a better, and have a surface, eat, take the leaves off and go back to your game. So there's one that I've been looking at for Dave for a while. I can't swing it right now. Because it used to be that to get one, it was like a 2-year lead time and they're like $16,000. And like now there's one that's pretty reasonably priced and it comes in like 10 to 14 days. But it's not as big, but it's also not as ugly.
You know, things like
well, because
that.
like here's the thing.
You love them, but how much?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, because they have like places to put like a cup holder and like a place for you to put like your D&D character sheet. Like it's made for gaming. I understand that. But like, could those things just like click on the side maybe so that I could take it off and like have a table though? Because like they also come with like armrests for your arms to like rest on the table, which is really nice because it protects the wood of the table. You're not going to ruin the finish of your table. It's really nice. But if I want to eat dinner on the table, it's just like asking for somebody to be like, hey, like, I don't want that in my living room.
Right.
So the one that I found is actually, because it's like really sleek and modern and it's, but like all of the accessories click onto the edges, which is also better because like, if you have my husband games a lot of different games. So like some games it's 2 people that are using the whole table. Sometimes it's 3 people that are using the whole table. Sometimes it's 4 people using the whole table. Where those cup holders are, because like you may have to move. If you have it in one spot, I can guarantee you somebody's going to knock that over when they're not paying attention. But if I can move, like, that looks dangerous. You can move your cup. Like,
I mean, it's great. It's great. I'm glad you found something.
So I did. I just can't swing it this year, probably. But
yeah,
they're sold out. Like when I say like I can't swing it, like they're sold out for the holidays.
It's so funny when you mentioned Legos. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot. I totally forgot.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned it.
Good
but
thing.
I'm sorry if you forgot.
Well, frankly, Hanukkah goes for a long time, so I can
look at
always
you.
end that way. Can always end strong.
You got time, and you got after Christmas sales too, so that's better this year, right? That's better because they put Lego on sale so often.
Yeah,
no,
never, but that's okay. It's okay.
Actually, they did. They put Lego on sale at my Target. It was like buy one get one.
Oh yeah.
And I did that. I did that. But
and clearly still forgot about it.
It's all right. Puzzle question: 500 piece sort or not to sort? Discuss.
I always sort. I am very, very strict about sorting.
Oh, what's your strictness about sorting?
Well,
do you by color?
Well, yeah. So it has to go like you have to find all the edge pieces.
Duh. That's the only way to make a puzzle. Thank you.
And then it's either by color or like if there's like lots of words, we do words, or like lots of faces and there's faces. But yeah, I am 100% a sorter.
Same here.
Yes.
Yes.
I am not. That should not be surprising. I am not like, oh, let me find this piece and I'll put it anywhere. No, I'm not that type of person.
Also, we have a rule in my house. Like we would use, because you want to see the puzzle pieces are on cookie sheets so that you can move them and do the puzzle. But the rule is if you pick up a puzzle piece, you have to put it back down. If it doesn't go in the puzzle, it goes back down where it was. Like we are strict about where puzzle pieces go.
Yeah.
That's not where you pick up that puzzle piece. Put it down. That's that we are like hardcore about that. Hardcore.
Oh, shape puzzles. I like every puzzle and I love the ones that like the puzzle pieces are like shapes. Have you had those?
I have. I've seen those. So I got advertised one that it's like Lord of the Rings. Dave's a big Lord of the Rings person. Shocking. And like the puzzle pieces, like it's a map of Middle Earth, and like the puzzle pieces, like they show you the puzzle piece like sliding across or whatever, and it's like Gandalf or like Frodo or like a Balrog, which is cool, but also like I don't know that I could do it.
Oh, I really like them. But like I'm a puzzle person. So like I like anything except for the puzzle that you were talking about. Do not enjoy a puzzle that's all one color.
No, same.
Nope.
That's why the puzzles that we bought we decided not to do, because we were like, nope, it's too much.
Oh, looks like Stinker Face is trying to
yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. She's gonna have to figure out how to get herself in here herself.
Hi.
Hey,
what are you on vacation? Be on vacation.
I'm having a beer and I'm spending vacation with my best friends. What's wrong with that?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm just saying.
Are your Mickey ears Louis Vuitton?
No. Oh my gosh, no. No.
Let me see if I can get you closer. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Oh, those are cute. Okay, sorry. Yeah. It looked like an LV from the.
They match my bag.
Oh, it's super cute.
Aren't they cute?
Put them closer again. Are they?
They're Mickey Mouse ornaments, like lights.
That's what I thought. I thought they were ornaments. I thought they were Christmas, but I couldn't quite figure it out.
They're light bulbs too. Like it's a string of lights.
Yeah.
Show me the bag. I could see that easier on the bag.
Okay, hold on.
I'm very bossy, if no one could tell.
You're
not bossy. You're just right.
Ah, see that? What a cute fabric that is. That's really cute.
That's what I said. They have like a whole line. They have like jackets and all the things. But I liked this. So, and I brought my Rory hat. Joey was wearing it earlier. But I don't want the pom pom to get stuck in my zipper. So. Yeah, I learned from last January when I was here, Robin, when I didn't have a hat with me, and I had to buy a hat.
Freezing, right?
Yeah, I was like, who has to buy it? Like me? Why do I have to buy a hat? That's
crazy. Is it really cold enough for you to be wearing? Oh my God! Is it cold enough for you to be wearing 2 jackets in Florida?
Yes. That's not all. Like I have my mittens too. It's like 60 degrees. I can take off my jacket and stuff now, but then I'd have to carry it, so I'm all right. But yeah, it was cold this morning. We got up real early. It was like 45 when we got here, so it was cold. It feels good. Honestly, this is my favorite time to come to Florida because it's so nice.
Yeah, it's not what
I don't want to be in Florida in August. That's not a thing I've ever done.
No, that's just hell on earth.
Like,
so no, thank you.
Absolutely not for me.
Yeah.
0 of 10.
Anyways,
stroke isn't cute.
We were sitting down having a beer, and I was like, "They're live. I'm gonna jump in." And John's like, "Okay." So here I am.
Well, hello.
What have you talked about? Did you see my little?
Oh, it's cute.
It's what I keep my headphones in. It's a headphone holder. Yes, I'm that person. Like everything is. I just love it.
Everything.
Look, everybody has to have a thing. Is worth doing to excess.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I love it. And this is grapefruit beer, and I freaking 10 out of 10 recommend.
I can't have grapefruit.
It sucks to be you. I'll drink yours.
Okay.
It's so good. John's having one right over here. You want to say?
Besides.
Hi, JoJo. You're live with everybody. Just to warn you.
Can't hear you.
Yeah,
Robin says that you look really great. She says, "Oh, there's something in your nose." She says, "There's something in your nose."
He's not falling for that, Marley.
No.
Hi, John.
Everybody says hi. Hi. So, what you been talking about?
Lego and puzzles.
So neither of the things that you would care about.
No. Mm-hmm. Can I tell you what I did last night?
Of course.
I had dinner with the Olympic gold medal winner for the discus.
That's really, really cool.
Last 2 years, yeah.
She texted me that. Nice.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. Did you get to sit down and talk to her a little bit?
Yeah, like we talked the whole time. So her fiance is best friend with Brianna Kay's husband. So that's the crossover. Okay. So we were going to have dinner with Brianna and her husband, and I knew that they made a reservation for 4, but I just thought she was going to bring her kids. Like I actually forgot that Valerie and Zeb were here. Like I just didn't think about it.
Right.
And then they all showed up, and I was like, well, this is a happy surprise. So I gave her a big hug, and I gave her fiance, who is the Texas coach. I looked at him like, I'm coming in, and I gave him a big hug. I was like, this is where I am. Yeah, it's been like Brianna and I had a great time just chatting about knitting and crochet and life and being adults, and it was wonderful. She's very, very kind, very very nice, very smart, beautiful as all get out. Like she's just as beautiful as you think she is. Like she's just gorgeous. And she's taller than me, which is awesome. I'm like, it's like she has to be 6'6'1", and I'm just like, this is so great. Like she's just really great. So I was very, very excited about that last night. I was just like, well, this is cool, and it was fun. So I got a chance to do that last night. Thanks,
That's
Brianna.
really nice. It's nice to be able to talk shop with somebody who is as serious as you guys are.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
exactly.
also, I mean, like, how often can you be like, oh, I had dinner with a 2-time gold medalist?
Not
Right.
often.
Like,
Exactly.
I mean, like, if you'd been, it didn't matter what sport came out of your mouth next. You were like,
No.
I had dinner with a 2-time gold medalist. Like,
Exactly. So she was fabulous. So that was fantastic. Like I didn't expect that. I mean, of course, I got to see Brianna, which is always fabulous. I love seeing her, and she's doing amazing. And her and her husband are just doing all the things. Did you see my earrings? Earrings are Mickey. They're Mickey.
Of course.
They're like Santa Mickey.
Yeah.
I got all the things. So yeah, I did that last night, and that was really fun.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, and special that you guys
Yeah, that's a memory you'll always have. So was it just you and Brianna, or was John and Joey there?
John and Josiah were there too. We were there to watch. We were at this sports bar to watch the Indiana Notre Dame football game. So that's what we were all getting together for.
Oh, gotcha.
And then us girls just ended up talking the whole time. So I was like, oh, they just all watched the football game. So I was like, all right. Yeah, nice. It was nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Great. I'm excited. That's so wonderful. Like, but also, you now know a 2-time gold medal. Like,
that's not. So I already know. Did I ever tell you this story? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. This year, last year, at track, we were at the sectional meet, and this other woman who I knew was the mom of one of the throwers on another team. And she was talking to somebody, and she looks at the guy, and she was like, hold on a minute, I gotta go talk to this coach over here. She knows what she's doing. I was like, all right. So she came over, and we're just chatting it up. And I find out that she threw at the University of Washington at about the same time I did. We knew the same people. Like, I didn't throw at Washington, I threw at CU, at University of Colorado and Colorado State. We knew the same people, and I mean, just chatting for like 30 minutes, right? Same vibe, same energy. Like, the woman is amazing. Like, I thought she was great. We get done talking. My athletes are like, Coach, she could be your best friend. And I was like, right? I'm like, I totally want to be her friend. And as an adult, you guys know what this is like. It's hard to make friends as adults, right? And we're both, like, she had moved to Indiana about the same time we did. She works for the Olympics, like the U.S. Olympic committee. I don't even know what it would be called. A U.S. Olympic team, track and field team. And like, we were just talking. And so afterwards, I got home, and I was just, you know how you just have it, you're just like, man, I'd really like to be her friend. So I was like, all right, I'm going to look her up on Facebook. So I'm like, I looked up, her name is Aretha. I'm like, Aretha from Carmel. And like, I just put in like key things that I knew about her. And so her picture came up. I'm like, awesome. So I hit message. And in the message, I think I wrote something like, hey, this is Marley Bird, coach at HSC. I know this might sound weird, but like, we're both in an area that we don't know very many people. It's hard to make friends. Like, I'd like to be your friend. I'd like to go out sometime and just hang out. Nothing. I mean, it could have been totally picked up like I was trying to pick her up. I wasn't. I was just I was like, I really like you. And so sent the message, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just go peek on her Facebook, kind of see what she's posted. She's a 4-time Olympian discus thrower. She's amazing. She threw at the Atlanta Olympics when she was like 18 or 19. Like, she knows her crap. Like, she's amazing. Absolutely amazing, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, she said I was a good coach. So I saw her a month or two later, and I told her, she was like, oh, I'm never on Facebook. And she's like, but that's really funny. She goes, of course we can be friends. So we're friends. We're friends now.
Oh, that's great.
And so She's great. So I was telling Valerie about that last night because she obviously knows Aretha because Aretha is in charge of that group, and so so I was telling her the whole story because it's a funny story.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I also know a 4-time Olympic discus person. Like, it's crazy.
It's so nice to have that too.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes I'm sure like with the kids it can get boring doing the same drills.
Yeah.
And they have to have like, oh, you know what my favorite one was.
Yes.
Whatever it is. And then you can say, so today we're gonna do this because it's the Olympians' favorite drill.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean it's just cool. It was just neat. And then the weather's been nice, and then John surprised me by bringing Josiah. Josiah wanted to come as part of his Christmas gift and his birthday gift, so Josiah came for that. So he's here hanging out with us, and we have a really nice hotel room actually. It's not what did we say? Candlewood Suites.
Oh yeah, those are real nice.
It's really nice. So there's a pull-out couch for him in the other room, and the king size bed is so comfortable. Now, valid. It could be that I was extremely tired because the minute I hit the bed,
mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but
like so tired. So
all of them were amazing.
Drool all over the place. Like, and then it was so it's been really nice. So I don't feel like he's like in our space at all, and he's a lot of fun to be here with. But yeah, I'm gonna take another drink. Everybody, cheers. I want you guys to come here with me sometime. I know it's not your thing, Robin. I mean, Lindsay, it could totally be your thing, but it's not Robin's
I
thing.
would love it, but
I know we would.
I'm not going in the summer.
No, this time of year, I say we take the show on the road and come here and do the show
and write it off our taxes.
Ding ding ding! Ho ho ho!
Yeah, the only thing that interests me is the food. I would just eat the food.
Look, if Dave and I go to Disney and we want to go, like our honeymoon was Disney because we were too young to rent a car, so we had to go somewhere that had transportation. So our honeymoon was Disney. This year, 2024, we have been married 20 years.
Yeah.
So we wanted to go back, but this is the year of weddings.
Yeah.
So like we had my cousin's wedding, my sister's wedding, one of our best friend's wedding, one of my best friend's daughter's wedding. We just wedding. So it was just not going to happen this year. Too much travel. So if we go, I know that it's like the things we want to do is like the Star Wars, because obviously David.
That's where we are right now. We're in Hollywood Studios right now.
Yeah, he wants to do the Star Wars thing. And then Epcot. I just want to eat my way around the world. Like that's it.
That's all I want to do.
That's all I want to do. I want to be in Japan for the sushi. I can
make that happen. I think we can make that happen.
I just want to eat my way. Look, I don't want to get on. Look, I just want to stuff myself with really delicious food and drinks and then go to bed.
I can help you with that. Although we should come during the Food and Wine Festival because that's the best time to come.
When is that?
It's August until the end of November. So when I was here last month, we were here the last weekend, it was great weather there too. Yeah. And Brianna could be a part of it because she's the annual pass holder.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be fun. I'm just saying it would be a lot of fun. I think you'd really like it.
I know I would like it. I've been to Disney.
Always fun.
I've been there. I know I like it.
I'm trying to convince Robin.
Yeah, I've already been there myself, and I'm like, meh.
You haven't been here with me. It's different.
I mean, like as much as I would like to ride.
Valid.
As much as I would like to ride a roller coaster, I just don't know that I'm of an age now where there are not consequences for that.
I am wearing 2 patches today.
Yeah. She has like these special things that make her not throw up.
Yeah,
oh no, it's not that I would throw up. I'm talking about like, can I still walk?
Oh, because it shakes you off.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Like I was so happy I was able to go on Guardians and not get sick today. I was dancing. I sat by Joey. I had my arms up the whole time. I was so happy. I was so happy. It was ridiculous how happy I was. So, but yeah, it's good. So you want to hear something else that's really cool? So many things happen. So Alora calls me today and she's like, Mom, I want to be Megan Kreider's best friend. I was like, okay, like how random is this, right? So she holds up a card like this with this really beautiful penmanship. It says Marley Bird. It has my address. And she was like, gosh, that's really great, like handwriting. So Laura opens it up because she knows it's a holiday card.
Sure.
And she starts reading it. It's written like a D&D story card. Like it's top notch, next level. And then there's there's an envelope thing on the inside that's patched in that has cards on the inside that are, is it Enter the Gathering or something like that? Something the Gathering?
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. So they're Magic the Gathering cards, and the image on the cards, it's her family dressed up as like elves and whatever the heck. And then there's like all like it is so Megan Kreiner. It's like Laura goes, I don't want anybody's holiday card with their kids on the front. I don't give a crap about that. I want this. This is next level nerd shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep. I said, would you expect anything different from a Disney animator who is like the most creative person I've ever met in my life? Like, she's outstanding.
Unbelievable.
So when I get home next week on Monday, I get home Sunday, but on Monday when we go live, I'll show you the card. Like,
you'll have to.
It's out of this world amazing. But Laura cracked me up. Like, she was on it. I've never seen a Laura that excited about a card. She's like, this is the best thing ever.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah. She made
it's
me
so
laugh.
wonderful when you have friends who are like that creative and do something like super special.
Yeah. She's just great. I mean, so I haven't talked to you guys since we actually got out the Rory the Raptor. Did everybody like that? Did everybody like that pattern? I'm just curious.
I mean, I'm guessing.
Yes. I mean, my daughter liked it, but
right?
She doesn't like anything we do.
It's wild to you guys how many people are not taking advantage of the Jolly Holiday price for all the patterns that we've given them. I'm just like,
just today's blankets. Like, come on.
They're so great. I just don't know. I was like, am I not doing a good job marketing? Like, what am I not doing? Like, is nobody seeing this? Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, they're so great. It's such a great collection, everything we put together. And Robin's done such a great job making sure everything is, fully laid out. Like, it is hard. Like, just the fingerless knits, which you would think would be such an easy pattern, they are like 20 and 30 pages long. They are so long. Just so much work, so intense.
Robin's face.
Yeah, it's been so much work. But for that,
I might ban fingerless mitts for our time together. No more crocheting fingerless mitts. If not, you get one size, and that's it. What do you want? Figure out how to read a chart.
Yeah, it's just a lot of work, but it's been fun putting it all together and then having all this stuff ready to go for the year coming up, and with all the things we have planned coming up, and like, I don't know. I'm pretty excited.
I think it's by this point in time, like I think getting anything in front of anybody's face is hard. Getting anything in front of my face is hard. Like I'm
also think that there's
running from one thing to the next.
There's a fatigue at this point before Christmas, and like I was talking to a friend about this yesterday. That like it used to be that like Black Friday sales were started advertising like the week before Thanksgiving, and now. Like it's Black Friday starts in October.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like by the time you get to Black Friday, like I'm over it.
Yeah. Yes.
And then
I'm totally right there with you.
Like it used to be that American Express started Shop Small Saturday. It was their thing.
I remember that.
And they did not put any marketing behind it this year. So like I thought it was just me. And like I was talking to a friend, also a small business owner, and she was like, no, it was so weird. I was on the phone. I was texting other friends in my area who own like my LYS and this person and this person. Yeah. She was like, everybody's like, where are the people? And I was like, I wonder were everyone just too tired of like hearing the marketing? And she was like, I don't think so. I think it was just that like, as a small business owner, we don't have the money to like shop small like American Express does. Like,
yeah.
So because they stopped that marketing, I think that affected Small Business Saturday, which like also makes me feel somewhat better because I was like having a little minty bee there for a minute. But like it was, I mean, like it's definitely, there's definitely a level of fatigue when it comes to like, the holiday, especially this time of year.
Speaking of Small Business Saturday, Hangmas yesterday. The clue was really funny. I didn't see it. What was it?
The clue was, this is something I used to say to my students, probably shouldn't have, but here we are. And I used to say, zip your lid. Zip your lid. Like,
Okay.
zip your lid. Like, the other thing they'd be like, but Miss Mark, get the butt out your mouth. Those were the two things that I would say. Because, like, a kid always has an excuse.
Yeah.
And he goes, but get the butt out your mouth. It's not cute. Get the butt out your mouth. So this is the zip your lid. It's like a little train case.
Oh,
that's cute.
So, and because I'm dyslexic and I couldn't figure out which way the zipper was supposed to open because it's in 3D, I couldn't, like, which is the right side. So it has two. It opens really big. It's a great, like, lunchbox. It holds a surprising amount of yarn.
I like that a lot.
It'll hold, like, if you don't have them caked, easily 4 skeins of yarn. If you squish, because yarn is mostly air, maybe 6. So yeah, that's what it was. That was the zip your lid.
That's the one that you made in 46 different fabrics.
Yeah, 46 different fabrics. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. I should not be allowed to Hankmas unsupervised.
Mm-mm.
I was telling her the other day, Robin, I was like, I don't know how you do that. Like, I had trouble making 2 sweaters.
Yeah, but also, like, you have to knit a whole I'm making a bag.
Yeah,
like, it's.
I know.
Now, ask me how I feel in January when I'm actually making the rest of them.
I get it.
Like, I've made 1 of everything so far, so there's that.
I mean, I think all of us needed time off. So I don't know if y'all have told them yet, because I called the audible with you guys this morning, but I think tomorrow we all should take the day off from.
I have to. I can't be live tomorrow because we're actually having a little, like, holiday party here at the office.
Oh,
all my girls are coming. We're doing a little holiday gift exchange. And my intern is supposed to be here. I don't know if she's going to or not. But so we're doing a little holiday party, and that's probably going to be 2. So, like, I need to, like.
Yeah. So, okay, good. Because I know that we're tired. I know I'm exhausted. I know Robin's exhausted. I know you've got a lot of things happening. I was like, you know what? It's Sunday. We're gonna we have to take a day off. We have to. Just even to spend some time with our family. I mean, I haven't even finished Christmas shopping, you guys. Like, I'm like, I gotta go do something. Mm-hmm. So yeah, tomorrow, just a heads up, everybody, we will not be live here tomorrow. We're taking the day off. Yeah. But then Lindsay and I will be back on Monday. Is that the last day? Tuesday. Tuesday's the last day?
Tuesday's the last day.
Tuesday's the last day.
And Marley just means live. The Jolly Holiday will still go up tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll still go out. Send out the email. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, like, fatigue, like, I'm tired of sending out emails every day. Y'all are tired of getting them. I'm tired of sending them. I don't like doing it every single day. It's so bad. Even Your Inspiration was like, wow, we're getting a lot of emails from you. I'm like, yeah, you are.
That's why I don't send an email for Hankmas. If I send an email every day, I would die. I can't do it.
So I wasn't going to, but last year I did. And people were so happy about it because they were like, oh, and it's because they're so busy. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, all right, I'll do it again this year. And then I was like, I'll just keep it up, especially because we didn't do the 24 days of quickies. So there's not other people sending stuff out. I'm like, I'll every day. And I make it very clear. I'm like, day whatever. Mm-hmm. So that people want to skip it, they can. And at the same time, if they want a free pattern, they can get it. But yeah, I'm tired of sending out emails every day. So I can't wait till that ends. Because I'm like, oh, it's a lot. Okay, hold on. I was going to say something else. I forgot. It'll come up. It'll come back to me.
Cindy, I'm looking up my star because it's hanging on my tree. So I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay.
I'm going to announce it now, but you guys will have to give me time because I was going to put it up tomorrow. But since tomorrow's we aren't going to have a video, I'll just mention it. I am going to add a $10 coupon to my Ravelry store on the Jolly Holiday. So even if you've already bought it, it'll go into the Jolly Holiday. So you'll get a coupon. But if you've been on the fence at all, like, you're also going to get a $10 coupon to spend in my Ravelry store on anything you want. So we're going to add that in. And somebody did ask me, like, when's the last day for Jolly Holiday? The 26th. December 26th is when it goes away. And it does not come out of the vault. Like, it's one of those, it's only available this time of year. After that, it's gone, and then all the patterns are available individually. So this is the only time you can get them all right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just want to make sure everybody knows all of that stuff.
I was wondering when the last day to purchase it was. I know it's
Yeah.
always really close, but I didn't know if it was the 26th or like, does it go to the 31st? Like I couldn't remember how you did it last year.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the 26th because it just needs to add, like, it's a stopping point. Like this is it.
No, I'm not judging. I just couldn't remember.
I know.
I've slept since
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I know. I was
not
like,
a lot. But
I understand that. I understand that completely. Yeah. Anyways, did you tell them about me taking pictures yesterday, Robin?
She did. She's like, and I was like, well, it's not like Marley has no shame. And also like the number of people who film content in public now, like it's not a big deal. Everybody knows what's going on. But she's like, and it's not like John's going to be embarrassed. I'm like, please.
No. But how funny is it? Like I had one mitten and I'm like hanging it up on things and people are looking. They're like, what is she doing? Because I'm hanging it up and I'm like taking pictures and I'm getting away. Like they're just like, she really likes her mitten.
Really likes that one tiny child-sized mitten.
Well, that's the better part is that it was a child-sized mitten.
Yeah. It was a child. It's like, why is she putting it there and then takes the picture and then reaches down real carefully and flips it and takes the picture again? Like, what is she doing? Right. It was quite funny, actually. I was like, this is hilarious. But, whatever. I will say where we were eating, what was it called? Liberty Tavern? So good, because I told you guys Thanksgiving food is my favorite food, and that's essentially what it was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. And the
what's
dessert.
Your favorite Thanksgiving side? I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay, well, a sweet and savory. I'm going to tell you one. My sweet favorite side it's called Watergate salad, and it's whipped cream and pineapple and pistachio pudding and marshmallows and pecans all mixed together. I love it. It's delicious. That's my favorite sweet. My favorite savory, I love stuffing.
Stuffing, yeah.
I love stuffing. But I love stuffing with sausage, like country sausage, and walnuts. Ooh. It's so good. And I don't like it cooked inside of the turkey. Like outside of the turkey.
On the outside, yeah.
Yeah. Where are you going with this?
My brother-in-law is an actual chef. And he said, I don't know why anybody thinks they're going to stuff a turkey full of stuffing and then cook it and not end up with a dry bird.
Right.
He goes, that's just physics. And I was like, cool. So he only cooks stuffing outside of bird. And I was like, I've always preferred it outside of bird. And now I'm like, I was right. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. So where are you going with this, Robin?
Because we always do Thanksgiving dinner for Christmas because my sister cooks Thanksgiving, but Mark loves cooking. And so that's like, it's his Christmas present to himself because he enjoys it so much.
Yeah.
And this year we wanted to do like extra sides. And, like we always have the traditional ones, but we're trying to think of like extra sides to make because like that's our favorite part is the sides.
Do you guys do deviled eggs? I can't. I love deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs. We do scallop potatoes.
Look, the other thing that I don't understand is if you handed me 6 hard-boiled eggs, I'd totally be like, eat them. That's absurd. I'm not eating 6 hard-boiled eggs.
I would totally eat them.
Cut them in half, fill them with good goo, and you hand me 12 half eggs. I'm fine. Just
do you like egg salad sandwiches? Like I love egg salads. I love egg
salad sandwiches. Yeah,
that's one of Mark's like hands down favorite things.
Robin, I'll send you my scallop potato recipe. It is so good, and if you don't have one, you will love it. Like it is so good. I'll also send you my dinner rolls because my dinner rolls are amazing.
Yeah. Do you guys like squash?
I don't do squash.
We do everything. We do everything.
Do you
I know we're making
because I have a squash casserole recipe that is amazing.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Send it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. All right,
cool. Okay, Cindy, I made a Moravian star, I don't know, 15 years ago, a long time ago. And yes, you found the picture on my blog or on Flickr a long time ago. I didn't want to make a pattern for it because it's hard. No, thank you. It was based on a knit design that Nora Gahn made. So if anybody knows Nora Gahn, the knitwear designer, everything is like, so like whatever level you think I'm at with crochet, she's like off the charts.
Yeah, she's unbelievable.
She's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Basically, I made this ornament that's like little, it hangs on my tree. And it's a 3-dimensional Moravian star.
Okay.
And I'd never made a pattern for it because it's horrible. So you crochet each like point of the star, like a little cone.
Uh-huh.
And then
Forgot I had a churro.
seam them all together to make the whole thing. I don't ever want to make a pattern of it because it's not easy. But that's how I did it. Yeah. Definitely could be redone. It's just, yeah. So, oh, there was something I was going to say, and I totally. What is Hankmas tonight? What's the clue?
The clue is this is like seeing an old friend, but she looks better this time.
Do you guys have the problem of like when you see an old friend and you're like, man, you look great, and then you're like, am I really telling them that they look like shit before? Like I find that sometimes I feel like I'm saying that when I mean I miss your face. I miss your face. I miss your face.
Same.
Okay. But have you been to a concert and thought to yourself, man, these women are really old. Why are they here to watch New Kids on the Block? Like, they are old. And then you have a conversation with them, and you realize you're 10 years older. And you're like, this is my life. So then you're asking your daughter, do I look that old? And she's like, no, you don't look that old, Mom. I'm like, really? But yeah, that's always fun.
That's okay. I was sent a piece of information. Here's some holiday characters you may know.
Okay.
Kevin McAllister's mom.
Yes.
She was 38.
Yeah, that's not disturbing in any way, shape, or form.
Alan's character in the Santa Claus. 37. Marv, the bumbling thief in Home Alone. 33.
33.
33.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Because, like, I don't know about you, but my wiki is like, I'm not old enough to be Santa Claus because I'm Charlie.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
You're making me feel old. I'm going to sit here in my Mickey ears, eating my churro in the middle of Hollywood Studios, enjoying my 47-year-old ass. Just saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Well, why don't we get going? We did Jolly Holiday, Hankmas. We got to see Marley on vacation.
Yeah.
It's been a good time.
And then tomorrow you can go pick up that set of Legos if you need.
Sorry. Lindsay mentioned something and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot the gift that I was going to get Ellie. But then I remembered, I don't have to stress because there's Hanukkah. So I have extra. I have extra time.
It's extra time.
Well, my plan is Monday. I got to go shopping to finish up.
I just think, Marley, you just tell everybody I'm just celebrating Hanukkah now. You will get your gifts starting Christmas for the next 8 nights.
I could do that. They would love that.
I don't think why that's a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Oh, not a bad idea at all. All right, guys. Well, I love you. Thank you for letting me spend some time with you. I'm going to finish my last bit here. I think we're headed over to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train. I'm very excited.
That's awesome. All right. Well, hey, everybody out there, thanks for joining us for your hour today on your Saturday. We really, really appreciate it. And you will see Marley and Lindsay back on Monday. On Monday. All right. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you all later.